Police top brass will be visiting the Mthatha police station in the Eastern Cape today. Police Minister Aviwe and National Commissioner Mthatha will conduct an oversight visit as calls grow for the police to arrest the killer of Mthatha. Officials are expected to visit Mthatha's family. She was shot dead last month and no one has been arrested as yet. Senior reporter Aviwe Mtila joins us now for more. Good morning yet again, Aviwe. You know, we didn't get an opportunity to really tackle the issues that people complain about insofar as the police stations are concerned, two that they've said are very notorious. What exactly are the issues there? Is it just that GBV is not taken seriously, or there are also capacity issues that don't allow them to go and call outs? Maybe they don't have vehicles. What's happening?
Well, gender-based violence not taken seriously at all. You hit it right on the nail, Mfundo, in terms of the many cases that have been reported, and nothing happens, basically. It's a sentiment that we got, basically, on the march as we're marching down Nelson Mandela Drive, headed for this central police station. I spoke to a lot of women there that told me that they themselves had undergone scourges of GBV. They reported it, but nothing happened. Aside from Mthatha, who was murdered on the 21st of April, and that no arrest still happening as yet. Just 6 days later, Asanda Mcube was also murdered in Mthatha. That matter was reported by the mother at the central police station here. Nothing happened. It's one of the dozens of cases that we heard yesterday once those thousands descended on the police station, and we heard several testimonies even of prominent business people that were being called out of the abuse that the women were suffering at their hands. They'd reported those issues at this police station, yet nothing was done. It seems like bribery and from bribery to the police and councillors is the cause of the day that makes these cases hushed down. Hence now we are expecting this visit by the Police Minister accompanied by the National Police Commissioner Mthatha. We understand it's a fact-finding visit following, of course, that death of Mthatha, shot 9 times as she was driving in her Sitwadwa home, and yet even after more than 30 days, no arrests have been made. It's one of the issues, in fact, that a lot of prominent people, including the king of the Abatembu, was suggested that they take into their own hands. In fact, the king suggesting that the community themselves are giving them free way to do as they please, even going as far as even destroying the home of the alleged perpetrator, and just to get some sort of justice, as they're saying that the police have failed them and now they want their own citizens' arrest.
No, it's honestly concerning if citizens have said the police are probably being bribed. So did you perhaps manage to go on a walkabout around the police station to see if there are any vehicles, to see if maybe just beyond the bribery there could genuinely be a capacity issue? Is there anything of that sort?
Well, we were here even yesterday, and of course there was a big police nyala blocking the entrance just yesterday. Even yesterday, some of the leaders suggesting that the reception of those thousands here would give an indication on what happens on a daily basis, and those people on the ground confirming what happens on a daily basis. The memorandum that was here to be delivered by those thousands was only received some 2 hours later. There is capacity on the ground here, but the police not giving much detail as to what's happened. They basically restricted that memorandum. As you can see, one of the police vans driving in this very moment. There are a number of police vans, but the big concern is around the response from the police here. In fact, Mfundo, there's a video that's circulated, shared by one of my colleagues yesterday, around the Madeira police station. We saw in that police, in that police station, the video there's a woman that went to report gender-based violence, but instead the boyfriend or husband went on to continue hitting that woman at the police station and also assaulting several women that tried to stop this. So that would talk to the scourge and really what happens at these police stations, as that woman trying to report this issue went on to suffer the brunt of GBV at the very police station. So it's something that really needs to be tackled with veracity and really tackled with stern teeth in terms of crippling this issue. And of course, the people on the ground here would be hoping that the police minister, as well as Mthatha, which was supposed to be here at around 9 o'clock will be at the forefront in ensuring that there's some sort of accountability and, of course, some sort of stern response when it comes to gender-based violence in and around Mthatha.
No, there is a need for a stern response because clearly criminals are running amok. These perpetrators are emboldened. You will go and beat your woman at a police station where you're actually supposed to be apprehended. It really speaks volumes. But insofar as the minister's arrival here, one understands that possibly he will be briefing the media a bit later on after they've had those engagements.
Yes, we're expecting to be briefed after he has met with the leadership, which we're suspecting that's happening currently at this moment. We're expecting also a visit to this police station, Central Police Station, as well as the Madeira police station, the two notorious police stations in and around Mthatha. From there, we're expecting to be briefed by the police minister, but we're also expecting a visit to the fallen Mthatha Mtwa's home at Stwadwa. That's happening a bit later on today, where we're expecting the minister as well as the police commissioner to visit the family, sharing the condolences there. And of course, you'd expect those reassurances. And we heard yesterday the brother himself saying that they've had those visits from the police, they've gotten those reassurances from the police, but still, more than 30 days later, no one has been apprehended or arrested. The suspect from the community and the leaders that were here, fingers are pointing at the boyfriend who has been with Mtwa for the last 17 years. But of course, he's in hiding at the moment, and the community saying that they will find him himself if the police are failing. He did speak to News 24 just earlier in the week, suggesting that he's not the one that committed this heinous crime. But of course, there has been those allegations that the family themselves got off social media, shared with the world basically on how Namsa was suffering at the hands of this perpetrator when it comes to abuse, extensive abuse, in fact, that she was suffering.
No, Aviwe, hopefully the minister will shed light as to what exactly has been at the heart of the issues at this particular police station, why there are no arrests, nobody being apprehended every time when community members go and report cases. We'll leave it there for now. That's our reporter, Aviwe, senior reporter Aviwe Mtila out in Mthatha.